So we don't have any tight ends on here, but
I feel
like I said, we'll jump into the streaming defenses.
Yeah, I want to stroke before. Okay, I want to just say last week we did a video on streaming defenses, who to pick up, and you said the Chicago Bears.
I did,
and guess what? The Chicago Bears finished as
number one
defense.
Football.
Number one defense. I was actually nervous about that one, but it was a solid call on your part. So if you're doubting us in any way on this, these are waiver wire ads for these defenses. You can stream these guys. They have decent matchups going into week 3. So we'll start off with the Carolina Panthers defense. Sell the people, Tyler.
Yeah, so streaming defenses right here. I said just depends on, maybe this defense will fly under the radar. You could pick them up for free. I mean, if you got some fab, maybe I'm dropping a couple bucks on them just to try to put some type of offer in them. But, they're 85% available on ESPN, 95% available on the NFL app. They're at Houston Thursday night against, I think it's David Mills, who's a rookie quarterback. Tyrod Taylor, the quarterback for the Texans, he's going to be out due to an injury. So, but I mean, and we kind of said it in that TikTok that we posted that, don't go out and draft the defense high because defenses change each and every year. You go out and defenses will lose players, but then on the flip side, other defenses will go out and they'll sign free agents. They'll draft a couple impact rookies that can make a difference right out the gate. And, the Panthers are one of these teams right here. I mean, first of all, on the defensive line, they got Brian Burns, Derek Brown. These are some good guys here. They go out and they draft Gross Matos from Penn State a couple years back. And then just 2 big free agent acquisitions they got in the linebacking core. Shaq Thompson, who's Shaq Thompson, never mind. I was thinking about Shaq Barnett. But Shaq Thompson, a good linebacker. They go out and they sign Hassan Reddick from the Cardinals. Just a good linebacker right there. And then, they go out, the Jeremy Chin, second year, one of the better safeties in the NFL already. And then they go out and they get J.C. Horn in the draft. So, yeah, this defense has been totally revamped and, arguably it could be one of the better defenses in the NFL. And when you think of Ron Rivera, he's not an offensive coach. He's a defensive-minded coach. So, he's going to want to build a solid defense to get it done. But, yeah, in the first 2 games, 11 points one week and then 14 points this last week. I do like the Panthers this week as a streaming option. And actually, I'd probably be holding on to them because, like I just said, their defense is stacked at all 3 levels. Corners, linebackers, defensive line, really good across the board here. So if they're out there, I'd grab them. I'm definitely playing them this week, and then I'm probably holding on to them because they might be your defense for the rest of the season, to be honest.
I was going to say, you know what? I don't feel ever attached to a defense. So if you have like a pretty decent defense, the matchups are so key, man.
Yeah.
It really makes a big difference. So, yeah, I like it. I like it. Panthers defense, week 3. Put them in. Let's go on to the next one here. You got Broncos defense. You loved the Broncos defense going into this year. I love it too. They played the Jaguars this past week. Had a decent game, and get some picks. Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, I mean, so this week they're at home. It's their first home game of the season. The first 2 games they were against the Giants in New York, and then in Jacksonville against the Jags. So this week they're going to be in Mile High against the New York Jets, and we just saw what Bill Belichick's defense did, and the Patriots' defense did against Zach Wilson and this Jets offense. And I would expect a lot of the same to happen to them against this Broncos defense here. I mean, they're 30% owned in the NFL. They're more owned on ESPN. But maybe they're out there, maybe they're not. But I do like this matchup. They've only given up 13 points in week 1, 13 points in week 2 against the Jaguars. I'm assuming they're not going to give up more than 13 points to the Jets. I do love me some Broncos defense here in Mile High Stadium. I think pray for Burrow when I told you to get the Bears defense last week. Pray for Zach Wilson. I feel bad for that kid. He's gonna be under a lot of duress.
I think
there's probably gonna be a lot of interceptions thrown because the Broncos secondary is one of the best in the NFL, if not the best.
And by the way, Zach Wilson threw two completions and 3 interceptions in the first half.
Yeah,
or in the first quarter, or something like that.
And you just got to think the Broncos coach, defensive-minded coach Vic Fangio. He's probably gonna look at that game film and see a lot of stunts and defensive calls that Bill Belichick did to, throw the rookie off. And I'm assuming that you're going to see a ton of those, almost mirrored game plan on what the Patriots did to Zach Wilson and the Jets. So, yeah, go get the Broncos defense. Thank us later.
I love it. Yes. So that's it for Week 3 Waiver Wire podcast. Appreciate you guys for listening, checking us out. Go ahead and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Subscribe. Like the video. Also, if you're on the Apple Podcast app, go ahead and leave us a rating and review if you found any of this information helpful. And just like that, wait, you have anything else? You want to say something to the people?
No, dude. I just
just dropping knowledge, dude.
Just dropping hot fire.
I love the defensive streams because those really can win you a week. By the way,
I mean, yeah, dude. Bears defense 21 points. Obviously, did I think they were going to put up 21 points? No, I mean you never know, but I mean the matchup was just ridiculous.
If only we could predict Graham Gano getting fucking 22 points.
Yeah.
But yes, just what'd you say? You said you liked that video. And it was really informative, and now you want to subscribe so you can win your fantasy football league? Okay. Go ahead. You wish that we would live stream and answer fantasy football questions every Sunday before the games? Okay, they sure do. AVG Fantasy Football has your back. Did you get what I did there? It was a little Dora the Explorer, a little back and forth. Like we weren't actually talking, but you thought maybe you did. Yeah, you thought. Yeah, I convinced you. It's called acting. What else did you say? You said that you want to be able to call in while we do live streams? Hey, should I start McCaffrey? Well, yeah. Here it is. This is an example of what's going to happen. Hello? Yes. I'm curious. Should I start Dalvin Cook? Then this is us. Yeah. Obviously, you should play Dalvin Cook because Dalvin Cook's like really good. So I'd say, it is matchup proof. So put him in your lineup. It's that damn easy. And then bam, you won your fantasy football league that week. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more videos just like this. If you want to see us answer questions live every Sunday before the games start, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know right when we drop content for you to win your fantasy football league.